you're standing at the borders, the larger population that you see coming across are women and children. Because when people are attacked, when violence happens, the men folk, they try to get the elderly, the women and children out of harm's way. So a lot of, about, I would say 75 to 80% of the population you see coming across the border are women and children. The children are traumatized. What they have seen, nobody should see. Think of a child who's 5 to 6 years. 3 years of their life, more than half their life, has gone seeing their loved ones being attacked and killed. They have lost their homes. The ones that we are seeing coming out as refugees have lost very close loved one, sometimes a parent, sometimes both parents. They have lost everything that they have known, every stability that they have known. They have seen the kind of brutality that no human should see. And at age 5 or 6, they're seeing this. You can just imagine the trauma of that child who has seen, who has gone through so much.
The new generation is oppressed, unjustly misused.
كنا نحكي لهم عن الأمان، الهدوء، الطمأنينة.
We used to tell them about safety, quiet, and relaxation.
ما شافوا شيء.
They haven't seen anything like it.
فقدوا بلحظة.
They lost it in a glimpse of an eye.
Not too long ago, there was like a let's say he was 7 years old, and he was part of a militia group, and he's smoking cigarettes. He has a big AK. Like a lot of the youth, they have no choice but to join these militia groups. You know, they're being influenced. It's tough. I feel like the youth can only do so much right now. I feel like and that's just my opinion. I think they can only do so much. At least the youth that are in Syria right now. You know, they either join a militia group and they start fighting. You know, hopefully they're fighting for the right reasons. Hopefully, and a lot of these youth are joining these terrorist groups who are being easily manipulated and led astray. And then you have the youth who are just like, I want no problems. I'm indifferent because if I choose one side, this can potentially happen to me.
When children first come in, any sound, you drop a glass and they'll just shrink. When planes go above, because most of their houses and their family members were bombed by these planes, they will just go into the corner and shake. This is their level of trauma. They act out. Many of them talk about guns and talk about fighting endlessly. It's because of what they have gone through, and they don't know how to deal with it. They're also with parents who are traumatized, and their parents or their parent or their caregiver is trying to do the best they can under a situation that doesn't make sense to them. And how can any of this make sense to anybody?